throw it in. We'll throw it
Yeah, I got him.
in. Dude, that's at the end of the day, man. First and foremost, the Gundam Dunks is gonna be my grades. I need those. I need
Oh,
those.
you're gonna get him. I feel like you're gonna get him.
I need.
Cam, I think Cam entered for you too
Oh, I appreciate that
on that
because
raffle. Yeah.
them things is a must, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, we gonna get you them.
I,
Cam, I think.
Cam?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my bad, man. I was like, wait, am I old?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Man, I had to shave, bro. That shit feels so weird. I hate it, bro. Like, look like a little kid.
Bro, to be honest, I prefer it. I feel like with this plus the mask, going into the mask world,
True. But just my only thing was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on vacation, bro. No facial hair. Like I'm gonna look like a little kid in the pool. They're gonna be like, little boy,
I ain't gonna fuck you though.
where your parents? Bro? I get carded though. I'll be like, bro. I'll be
How?
like, bro. Let me take off my hat, bro. I'm bald as hell, but you better get my drink, cuz. Like, bro.
Bro, I don't even remember the last time I even saw somebody ask me for my ID.
Yeah, no, they do it, especially with the mask on. I feel like sometimes.
True. Masks definitely do hurt the situation a little bit
Yeah, no, it's
more.
wild.
Right now. Right now, especially too. Like, I guess everybody's just being a little bit more cautious than normal. I guess.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I don't think anybody's going out to stop anybody from doing nothing. But first things first, definitely want to say everybody that tunes in. I know we ain't got big following right now, but it's gonna come one day, so I ain't worried about it. At the end of the day, we do have one more person that's typically on the podcast. That's Mark. He's actually on his way down here. I'm gonna go pick him up from the airport right after this, uh,
hey yo,
which is gonna be fun because we're gonna have to see what Mark gonna get into this weekend, and we'll
where
try and throw that into a vlog, try and get the videos going. But dude, like I will say, taking this time to actually do these videos has been nothing but fun. We're trying to do this more consistently, try and get to like at least doing once a video once a week, something like
for
that. So
sure.
what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely gonna start doing like subscriber only conversations in the chats for the live chat. Just cause we want people to sub, we want people to join in a conversation, what we're gonna get into. We're gonna have some more segments into it. I'm actually, since I've been taking nothing but L's on sneakers, I'm gonna take their segment. I'm gonna take their weekly heat segment, and we just gonna we get for the week, or at least what we could get in. Since you get most of the hits anyway, it's probably just gonna be you showing sneakers.
I really don't, bro. I got L's too. Like I really do get L's.
But you wanna know what's wild though? I say
I
that,
got I got the Sakai's, but I got the Sakai's through Nordstrom.
bro.
Literally, Camp called Nordstrom in New York and got them. So I got them. But
Bro, this is the only thing I ever hit on. I swear, oh god, I can only
that's
hit
something.
on confirmed, bro. And I
I
don't
can't
even,
on confirm. So
bro. I don't even be wanting them.
I tried Wave Runners and I don't even like Wave Runners and I can't.
Nah, Wave Runners was probably one of the hard, like on whole day of Yeezy Day, which was a whole day of L's for me. Like I will say, Yeezy Day was probably the hardest day to cop a pair of sneakers, unless you hit on confirmed on just like a random confirmed. But most of the time, like if I did hit on confirmed for on Yeezy Day, it wasn't my size, so I just
Right.
returned it. And that kind of just is what it is. I know he got these hideous looking boots, whatever the hell he want to call them, and then he got the knit boot.
Well, I ain't buying that, bro.
Bro, I can't believe like the way people are talking these boots up. Like I've seen YouTube videos on them. I've heard people throw them in Twitter.
The knit runner version actually isn't that bad. I'll stand by that. Like it's
I
not a
didn't
shoe I go out of my way to get the
know.
boot, but the knit runner version's not bad. Like if it was just given to me, but the foam runner version of the boots, like I can't stand by that, bro. It literally looked like someone just took a fur boot and stuck it in a foam runner.
I agree with that, but I think the major thing for me and what really turns me off is the price point. Like,
I
bro,
didn't even see the price point. What's it like? 250?
hold on, let me see. If I
It's
can
more
pull it,
than 250, bro. It's a dub.
let me see. I think I can.
Cause Yeezy even though he say he try to make it affordable, like it tends to be a little more expensive, I find, than like your average sneaker.
That's true. It's like, let me see.
Because
So
didn't he say
like,
foam runners he was gonna release for like $25? Them
that's
things
what
is
he
like
wanted originally, but I mean,
things like 200.
well, not so. Foam runners actually sell for $80.
Oh, it's no, yeah, it's $80.
It's
That's not too bad.
resale.
But the
Yeah, the
resale is like
resale is
two
what's
something,
at
boy.
like wild, crazy numbers, and I don't think that's ever
Yeah.
gonna change because of the way that he put them out. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually really wanted a pair of the red ones. Um, Unfortunately, that did not work out for me.
I don't even
But
know what they're called, bro. It's like some weird name. It's like Vermin or something like I don't know. For the red ones.
it's called Vermilions. Vermilions, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
everybody
feel you.
calls them the Red Octobers, which is honestly a good name for it. 'Cause
Bro, you know what I would love if he did? He took the red and added like an orange, so it looks like a flame effect. I feel like that should be hard. Like a
also,
come out
almost like
like
doing
you
like
know how he has the tie dye ones? But if he did like
yeah,
a red with like a
like the
orange
MX.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
So he
fire.
did a hold on, let me pull up this tab. So he did a what's the next one? There's another one that's supposed to come out. Um, that sort of has like the MX kind of color into it,
Yeah, I
but
know. I saw
actually
it's like
the
is it the
material.
brown one you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like a brown, but
Yeah,
it
it's like
has
the
like a
brown
different
with the light brown hint in it.
and it has like a different granite kind of feel to it. Um, and it looks pretty dope. I will say I want to try a pair of the Easy Slides just to say how they are. Like I'm probably not gonna keep them if I do get them, but just because the
Yeah,
resale
no.
and
Oh, bro, I just saw a TikTok. I had to tell you about it. So I was waiting for the show. There's a TikTok of this guy who went into Chicago. So if we do go to the game, we gotta make sure we stop by this Nike outlet.
are you talking? Oh, I
You know what I'm
knew
talking about? He had
it.
the infrared
Yeah,
sixes was there. He had I forget what other shoes, but it was like Jordan ones. Like it's like this outlet in Chicago that literally has all of the sneaker
no,
drops everybody keeps missing on. Like
no, I saw that and I immediately was like, all right, I gotta start hitting up the Nike outlet. But I thought about it. I'm like, yo, my Nike outlet is
not
right.
all outlets. Yeah, no,
I
not all
figured it's
outlets
not
is
gonna
like that
have
though.
it. Yeah, I figured it's not gonna have it. Let me
Yeah,
see.
no.
All right, there you
Only certain outlets. Yeah, that shoe is
go.
not
This is
that's not it.
this, and I don't even know the proper name for this. This is the Yeezy NSTLD boot. I don't even know what any of that means. But
And I'm not even hating. Like he does some creative things. It's really just I don't like that he took like the foam runner bottom
it's this right here.
on it. It just looks a little weird. $340, bro.
340 retail, bro. Retail.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Retail, bro. I can't. That's
What's
not.
crazy is it's still gonna sell out, bro.
It is. It's definitely going to that, and then the Yeezy.
There's knit ones. Look up the knit ones. Uh, I don't know what it's called. Like
I
knit
forgot to.
runner boots or something.
Yeah, hold on. I think it's. There it goes. I'm gonna figure it out.
I really think everybody was hating on this, even though it does look like a sock. Like I feel like, oh yeah, those boots. Like I feel like those are more fire to me.
Honestly,
Like I
I
would wear them. Like it's not something I'll go way out of my way if I can't get them past retail. But like I think these look way better to me than the other ones.
compared to the other one, yeah, that's a fact. This is at 400. Oh my gosh.
Nah, I can't do that, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, but that sound like resale prices.
that it does, but I know for a fact
But
these are
imagine, just think
ordered.
about it though. Imagine, stop for a second and just imagine how much resale gonna be for these then if it's selling for $4.
Resale is going to be crazy high because
It's
I'm
gonna be
sure
like 1,000.
a lot of they're not going to drop a lot of pairs either. There's only going to be um maybe what a couple hundred. I doubt they're gonna do what they did with the knit runners. I don't even want to
The
know
ones
that.
I got, you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the net runner. Oh, I thought you were talking about the clouds, the 450s.
Oh no. They'll probably do it. They did with the net runners. The
Because the
prices
clouds was tight rare too. Like
clouds. So I
the
thought
dumplings, as people call them, boy. I know. I got
I
them bitches right
actually
here in the drawer.
I actually want to so these are the ones I really can't
The
wait to see.
goddamn dumps. Huh?
I can't wait to see.
Oh yeah.
to the
I like
CD.
those.
These are the
I,
only
I,
ones.
I really wanted the oak ones, the tie-dye ones.
So these are
Or
actually with
the
that
MX
same kind of
Blast.
feel.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
that same kind of feel,
But
but on
I like the. I don't know if you remember when you were kids, you used to play with the sand material things.
yes,
I'm talking
that
about,
like
and that orange and like the beige sand. Like that's what it reminded me of. It was mad like reminiscent of that, and I
yeah.
kind of wanted a pair.
Okay.
That was fire.
That's how I kind of feel about these. I don't know why, but this kind of gives me that same feel.
The same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
And
them.
I feel like with black Yeezys, you can never go wrong with black Yeezys too. So I don't know. We'll see.
It looks
Uh,
like a summer shoe though. Like
yeah,
that's just my opinion. That's how I feel about 350s. Like there's no way I can wear them in the winter. I don't like. It's just
they're too
I don't know.
and they're also they're very not insulated. So like air gets through that so easily. I would not.
Yeah, like even my 450s, I will not wear them. The ones that are on your screen, I can't wear those outside. Like
It's
it's
way
also a
too,
shoe that you can't wear with long socks. Like I just feel weird.
it's way too cold for that. But for Yeezy to be ending the year with just these alone, not a bad way to end the year.
Yeah, I got the dark slates. It's a good shoe. I enjoy it. It's pretty comfortable.
I consider getting another pair, but I don't. I just don't think I could rock them. I don't know. It's just
The
I'm just
450s,
yeah.
I think you could. I really feel like you got to put them on your feet
I
first.
did. I hit on
Oh, you got them? You
I
sold them?
hit on what was it? Who did the social status? I hit on the social status raffle,
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
and then
I don't know. I like them. I
the
do.
other
There's
thing
something about them.
was I messed up because I hit the I got my true to size fit instead of going like a half size up.
Mm,
Those like
yeah, I want a whole size up on these, and I feel good.
yeah, you definitely if you got flat feet, I would definitely say go full size
Now
up. 'Cause
I got arches. That's it's even worse for me. You feel me? I got high arches, so
exactly.
certain shoes like super like the Sakai's. I love the Sakai's, but I feel like they're perfect for people with flat foots. But like, let me show you
What
the
size did you
Sakai's
get?
for me, huh?
What size did you get in those?
I got them in a 9.5. Nike and stuff like they fit good. They fit perfect. Like I've never had a problem not buying true to size for Nike.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Like when I first got them, it's like
See, that's the
this
color I
mid
found.
area.
That's the
No,
color.
yeah, I like the orange. This was my second color, so I really wanted the red. I
Hmm.
didn't hit on the red, and like I told you, a family friend she called Nordstrom, and
Yeah.
they had them. So I was like, bro, just so that's my advice to people. Like, if you don't hit on Nike, bro, like call up Nordstrom's, like, and they'll ship them to you. You
I'm
can
gonna
pay
start.
retail.
So I actually might try and start going. Do you think Nordstrom has them physically? Like you can go to Nordstrom and try and pick up? Or no?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, for sure. It just depends on the Nordstrom, obviously. But Nordstrom in New York City, I think that's the one I got these from. They shipped
Yeah.
them, and it was like I think it's like free.
Oh,
But it took like a day to come, if I'm being honest.
I think the closest one to me is Short Hills Mall. I think.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I would. Most of them too, like they're very good in keeping in touch with you. Like if you give them a list, like, hey, I'm looking for these, and these, they'll let you know. They'll text you, call you. Like
That's
they're
that's gonna be a move I'm gonna have to make because
for sure.
I don't know. It's starting to look a little crazy. But one last thing I want to talk about. What
Yeah,
sneaker?
I've gotten like 3 pairs from Nordstrom, no cap.
Ooh. So I actually
Jubilee 11s, Sakai's, and my Carmines I got from Nordstrom.
I want to try and get because I heard there was actually a rumor going around for a little bit that they were actually selling uh the cool grays early.
I'm sure
We'll see.
they'll definitely have them when they do come out though,
I'm definitely going to Nordstrom and trying
because
to
they
get
had the Jubilee 11s,
exactly. So I'm definitely trying to go get some cool grays from there.
which is
Try
one
to
of my favorite shoes. I feel like that shoe highly slept on.
oh for sure.
Jubilee 11s, like it's just like the patent leather. It's kind of like you got the Space Jams, which I really like. But it's just like that ice undertone with the
That's
gray,
what
the silver. I feel
I
like the
love
hint, like
the icy.
fire, bro.
Yeah, I love the fact that they did the icy sole on it.
And it's an anniversary edition, so I mean, like, this was a shoe I had to pick up. This is one of my first shoes I got.
Too right? I think that was one of the
Huh?
last to come with the special box, with the drawer box, or no?
Yeah, it came with the drawer.
Yep, that's surprising. That was actually the last pair that came with the drawer. I didn't know the are going to come with the drawer box.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite pairs. But I be scared to wear them things. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Sometimes it's
know,
just,
bro. It's
and I'm never scared to like wear shoes. I really don't care. Like I beat up my shoes. I pay for them. I'm gonna beat them up. I'm
bro.
one of those
Wear your
people. Like
shoes. Wear your shoes. I've thrown
yeah,
so
for
many
sure.
great to feet the day they came in. This
People
is
be scared to wear
actually
their off-white dunks, bro. I be beating up my off-white dunks. I do not care.
this was low
Oh,
key
those
my
is
favorite
fire.
pickup. This is my favorite pickup.
Jordan,
It's kind of
we got to talk about it though. I feel like Jordan 1 lows and mids, like they're highly slept on.
bro. I've been in love with Jordan 1 lows for a very long time. Unfortunately, I just never like I've personally, especially when it comes to like a sneaker that I know is not that hyped up. I'm not trying to spend resale on a lot of sneakers. Like I bought these for 160. If you look at the price now, they're at 200.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, for sure.
crazy to me. But this shoe literally looks like the Travis Scott without the reverse swoosh. It looks like the Travis,
Yeah,
and
no, I think it's fire.
I like the fact
Anything brown goes. Like I be telling people that anything neutral colors, like it's a wrap. Especially 'cause you could change the laces, like
that, bro. Like,
switch it up, flip it how you want to wear it. But I like the pink on the inside.
dude,
Shit
the
hard.
pink is actually like really comfortable, and it goes all the way through to the tongue, which is actually pretty nice. So it's like you get that padded
Bro,
tongue. It's actually really nice.
I've been watching videos and apparently these turn into lows, and I am not going to do it.
Which one? The not the prototypes. Is that what they're
Yeah, the
called?
prototypes. Yeah,
Prototype, dude. So
that's what the scissor line's for. Like, I will not do this to these
that
shoes. Like,
the
you
guy did
tripping.
it on. I don't know if you watched the Nike. I forgot what that's called, but they did the video on those sneakers, and he actually cut him on the video, and it looks stupid.
It don't look good.
It looks stupid, bro.
It looks
Like,
so good. Like this pair, bro. I can't even explain this pair. Like how it feels in person. Like this is another slept on shoe. I feel like of the year.
oh, for
Like
sure, for
it
sure.
has the 3M, which I think is a nice touch. On the
I think
side, like you can see it right here.
I
That's
think the
3M.
little
So
swoosh
like,
on the front is like a very subtle, like
yeah, I was saying that before. Like I don't know why they don't add this to more. I feel like they should definitely add the swoosh, especially when it's like an off color. Like the orange is very subtle throughout the shoe. So adding it on the front was very fine.
they definitely should because it's a unique touch that not every AJ1 gets. I think there's only one other. There's another GA that's supposed to be coming out with it, but I think it's like the
Oh yeah,
complete.
the hand. It might be the handcrafted. Maybe the handcrafted doesn't come with a swoosh on the front.
I thought it was the I forgot how they even say it. It's like Cabillionaire or something or
Yeah, yeah.
something.
Watch what I'm trying to tell people. The what is that? What they call the
I'm on my
Mineries?
bro.
Yeah, you gotta get them ones. But the handcrafted, I feel like because they're around the same time they're coming out, people sleeping on the handcrafted. Please don't sleep on the handcrafted.
Oh,
These are
I,
fire. I love how it already comes with like a faded sole. I
yep.
think that really accentuates like the purple or like I don't know whether it burgundy. Like it's fire. And I
Bro,
love the little subtle like messages he gives throughout his shoes. Like the
all the
threes have
time.
them too. Yeah, where it says like work harder, no one cares or something like that. Like that's fire.
I forgot what it says on this pair. Someone did show it, but it's like right underneath the pull tabs on not the pull
Yeah,
tabs.
bro, these is crazy. I gotta add these. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
I cannot wait to like I'm. This is the one I'm going for on sneakers heavy.
yeah, bro. I don't even mind camping outside the store. Like, I haven't done that in years, but like, this is
I
one of
will
them
definitely
shoes.
go ahead
Like,
and do that.
you feel me?
I'm calling, taking
Yeah,
off
for
work.
sure. The box. You feel me? I'm keeping a box with this pair. I don't
Oh,
keep a box for many shoes.
oh,
You
facts.
feel
You
me?
got to keep the box with this pair. And to be
Yes,
honest, I think the
sir.
clean laces will actually make this look 10 times better. I don't know why,
You
but
said the cream laces? Yeah.
laces,
I don't know why though. Like I like that burgundy for some reason.
I
Like,
do
you know, I
too.
usually change the stock laces, but the burgundy for
For
sure.
sure. I feel like
But
it just needs
the cream will go with the soul, I feel like. Because it's kind of
yeah,
like not that white. It's more like,
that
oh
office
baby.
off white almost. That
But
old
hey, look up the handcrafted too. Like, I don't know what it is about the handcrafted to me. Um,
there you go.
it's just one of them shoes. Like, don't I feel like it's the laces that really throws it off.
True. I never noticed that it was two tone laces. That is such a different feel.
Yeah, but I like where the Air Jordan sign is, how that brown is, like it's kind of got that like mocha-ish feel. It's a little bit darker
Yeah.
with
Is
that
that
black in the back.
oh that is
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the prototypes where I got the 3M as well.
oh it doesn't have the little swoosh. I thought it did.
Nah, but it kind of has elements of the prototype if you look at it
Yeah,
like as
because I
that
think it
3M.
has the 3M on the side. It has like
Yeah,
the stitch swoosh.
yeah.
Pretty nice. I'm
I
surprised.
really feel like what's gonna set it apart, like once people get it, I think the material, because I think the
Yeah,
materials are different on each part, which
yeah,
I think is one of one. Like it looks like it's leather at the top.
yeah. It's definitely
Uh,
leather in the toe box. Definitely leather in
it
the.
looks like it might have the material of the prototypes. The prototype's a little harder shoe. Like I don't even know how to explain it to you.
It's
Uh,
like,
but that burgundy in the back kind of looks like it is.
okay.
Yeah, it's not like that on other Jordans. Like it's hard to
Yeah,
explain.
it definitely has 3M on it.
Like this,
Yeah.
like this isn't how the like it's hard. Like I can't even squish the prototypes. Like
Really?
yeah, like it's hard to explain.
Maybe that's the
But
3M
yeah,
behind.
but it's like yeah, maybe it's just a thicker shoe. That's all I can really explain. Like
Okay. Yeah,
see,
maybe
like
it's the
you
3M
can
behind.
hear it. Like
Yeah, maybe that's the 3M
that back.
behind the actual material and like on that back part, on that back
It
part.
really feel like a temp. Like not to get disrespectful, but how the back is hard. Like that's what it
That's
feels like a
crazy.
temp. That's the only thing I can explain.
That's crazy. Okay, I didn't even know that,
Yeah, so it's not like the other. And I got a whole bunch of Jordan ones. I'm trying to tell you,
bro. It's,
the
you got,
most slept on pair of the year. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. The guy,
I think,
electro oranges. People did not
really,
like these shoes.
bro. Price is still even at those too.
That's
They
what I'm
haven't gone
saying,
up at all. I'm trying to.
bro. These are fire. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I, if there was one shoe, I don't
With the
know.
orange
Don't
laces,
think I could hit the. I just don't think I could rock the orange. I think it's a little bit too much
I
orange.
love the orange.
It's called the Rebellion Air. This is the shoe.
I saw those too. Yeah, they're fire. They look like Shadow 2.0s. Like
Or technically, I think 4.0s at this point because we've had so many.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the red X at the back. I wish it didn't. I don't even know what is that supposed to be like Jordan's signature on it. I
I
don't
guess it's
even.
like a rebellion. I mean, that's what's called. So maybe like a rebellious type face.
I don't know. I think it's a dope concept for sure.
I wonder
I,
what it says on it. I can't even really read it.
that's the
Like
only thing I don't know. It seems there's like I know the toe box is a bunch of like
it's
X's and
cool though. Like it's just I don't know. It's
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 different too. It's definitely
it's
different
a
for the
pair. It's a pair. Like if I had to rate it, I'd probably rate it like a 7.5. Maybe I gotta see it in person, but I don't know.
there was that and then I
Just
think
because I just like shadow ones, like I feel like you could put them on with anything, and it's a little weird with the writing on it to me.
so this is actually a shoe I think I might actually try and
The
get.
Gore-Tex, yeah, the Gore-Tex is
I
fire
think it's
too. Don't
gonna
sleep.
be a little different. I think it's gonna be a little different feel, and not many
With a
people.
Mighty Ducks jersey, you feel me? Put a Mighty Duck. Come on, man, I got the fits for
Jets
sure.
fans, hopefully Jets fans don't go crazy over this. Speaking
I
of
don't
which,
think
they
they
play
will.
the Jets. I think the Jets are playing the Colts right now in the worst Thursday night football game I've ever heard in my life.
That's probably the lowest stream game ever.
No one's. I think there's a basketball game on Heat and oh man, it's an East team that's not doing too well right now. It's the Heat,
Uh,
Philly. I think it might be Philly.
yeah, this Philly.
It
They
is
beat
Philly.
us, so
Which
I was sad about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
we got to talk
Nah,
about.
Phillies. Yes, he's Celtics. Philly's playing the Pistons.
That's who it is. That's who it is. The Heat are playing the Celtics, in which I think the Heat are probably gonna blow them out. Because we got to talk about the Celtics.
Hey, the Sixers. I feel some type. Well, first of all, let me start by saying I feel like the Pistons look better now. They
Mhm.
just look better. Like it's an eye test thing because you're actually allowed to play defense, and I think
That's true.
they're a pretty. Well, I'm not even gonna say pretty good. They're a great defensive team. I
That's
think.
but
So I think that's what makes it competitive. Like them being able to be physical with teams.
and these rule changes are making the game all around different. Like teams are, we're not seeing
Yeah,
people coming out and like I think
I
last
think the Celtics is the best example of that in the East so far. Like
year, and we're not
just
having
because people can be physical with Tatum. Like Tatum is pretty big.
and now he actually can't just get to any spot he wants. He has to fight over everything. Um,
For
this is
sure.
really
Hey, I
early
just
in
got
the
tested today, bro. I know I just coughed. I just got tested. I'm negative. So
bro.
you
I done got my vaccine like less than a month ago. I know I'm good.
feel me? I had to get tested for this flight, so I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna
I
have
want
to
to
get
see a little.
tested on the way back too?
On the way back for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
It was like a great area for the way there, but they were basically like, you don't gotta get tested, but you could be stopped by officials over there. You gotta show proof. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
let me just get tested. You feel me?
that's that was the only thing that stopped me because at the beginning of the year, I think it was early January, I was trying to go to Tulum.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but that was right
Cindy
before,
went there.
huh?
Cindy went there not too
Didn't
long
you
ago.
work?
Well,
Well,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like,
let's go to Tulum. Was she at like
I
well,
don't even,
what was it called?
I don't even know. I would know the hotel if I hear it, but
Yeah, nah, because that's where I
yeah, I
was.
just know she was out there.
Yeah, nah, it looks beautiful, man. If there's one spot I would definitely say to go to, I would definitely say next summer I'll be down to go to Tulum because it
Yeah,
looks pretty nice. It looks amazing. Shout out to all the Mexicans out there because your boys definitely trying to make those trips, trying to make
big
a few
fact.
trips, and also we definitely got to still make that go across the UK, check out the UK.
Oh yeah, I want to go to the UK for sure.
Like I hear too many good things. I want to see what the sneaker world is like out there. I definitely want to
I,
see what the sneaker
I
world is.
I was watching the Ed Sheeran thing. I don't know if you heard it. He was basically saying like there's not as many sneakerheads out there, so you might see some shit on like shelves. You'd be
Really?
surprised. Like, yeah. So I'm
Crazy.
down to go over there. Like I
Do you
said,
not know
I
they
bring
get
back. You feel me? I'm bring back some boxes for the gang.
exact, bro? I'm really shipping stuff home. I don't
The
care.
only thing I feel like that's definitely not sitting on shelves is Trav. Anything with Travis, it goes worldwide. But
Did you see?
might find some mochas out there.
Did you see the Air Max ones he wore?
I like them. A lot of people don't like them. I see people on the fence.
I actually like the all tan, the light tan color. I forgot what that's called.
I gotta look. I gotta look on sneakers real quick.
I think it's called the
I know
Photo.
they had a darker pair. I don't think I was feeling a darker pair. I think I might have been feeling the same pair you talking about.
I think it's called the Photo
Um,
something. I think.
I got I got EA for these 12s. I'm not even feeling them. To be honest, I had taxis going up. It's just
How do you get? I need to know. I haven't even sniffed it yet. I think I
I
might have
don't
hit
know.
like
Hey yo, I didn't even realize the patterns came. I mean, I didn't really want them like that,
yeah,
but I
no,
didn't
I
realize
didn't.
the patterns came out today.
It wasn't really that much of a need, you know. If it was a
Let me see.
need, we would have went for it. But
Oh
there you
yeah, I
go.
seen them. Yeah, the light or the darker. So the light pair is just like that all faded pair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
It's almost
darker
like
pair I like, man. It's the accents. You feel me?
I don't know. I
Nah.
actually like
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I hit on them. I feel like,
for sure.
but I like
It's
these.
a good color.
I like how you see those like Velcro, whatever they are, like those
Yeah, that's true.
on
I wish
the
the
laces.
I wish the laces on the all yellow pair were a different color. Like I don't think the blue is like if it was the same color blue that's on the tongue, like that light, like almost like bright blue. I feel like that would
Yeah,
you pop a little bit more. I can't. I don't
it's
think
probably
that.
gonna come with a change of laces. So I'd say don't sleep on
Yeah,
it, but
for
just
sure.
from the eye test for sure, I think the darker pair is definitely more fire.
There it goes. That blue. If it had that same blue on the laces, I don't know. I think it might
I
make
don't know. Seeing it from an up top view, it don't look too bad. Like,
it go. But I'm just saying, bro. I think for me personally, I like those hits of different colors. Like
oh yeah,
any
for sure, for sure.
like I love the shoes that pop. Like
But I'm
to
saying
be
don't
honest,
sleep. It might come with some extra laces that might really
I think it will. I don't think they'll come with a single lace.
But
Ooh,
I like that.
none of
Like
that.
just the details, you feel me? Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Fire. And then he unveiled it at well, I mean, it sucks for I mean everybody that want to cry for the Houston fans, you could go ahead, but it sucks that he did it. He unveiled them at the softball game. He had the softball game at the Houston Astros Stadium. So
Yeah.
he actually had them in the cleats,
I
but
mean, it sucks for them, but it might be good for the Yankees. Carlos Correa, come on over, you heard?
bro, wait, was that it? Was that the picture? Bro, as long as he oh no, that's not it. Maybe this is it. I feel like it might not be it, but yep, this is it. So he also has a trainer coming out, like how Saquon has the Nike Air trainer coming out.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, but I
That one.
mean,
I don't think it's gonna be. It's still
it looked
gonna
like a
sell
work
out.
boot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But I say that about the
feel
Air
me? Like,
trainer altogether. Like that's a shoe
uh,
that
it look like you
I
gonna
don't.
do some
Think
construction work, but lift some bricks.
yeah, it's a. I think the shoe is probably what was based for me personally. I feel like it had a lot of like Kanye took this shoe and made his Nike Yeezy, if that makes sense. Like I feel like he took a
Yeah,
lot of from this shoe and made it his own. But this shoe never aged well beyond that point. Like they
That's
never made
Kevin Hart wearing them.
it look like Kevin Hart, but he looked a little blacker. I don't know. I can't tell who this
Oh,
is.
you know who that is? I thought it was Kevin Hart, boy. What the hell?
I have no idea, but
Man,
hey,
Wildin'.
all right. They'll still
Yeah,
sell
all
out.
right, they
I have
decent.
Beast to be all over it. They'll definitely be into it.
I don't know.
That's one move I don't think I'm gonna make, but definitely try for those for those Travises.
Oh
Let
yeah.
me know. I'll go for your size in the brown pair, and I'll go for my size in the other because I
Oh yeah.
can't see myself hitting on anything. But hey, might as well give it a try.
Hey, first thing you gotta speak confidence into your life, bro. For sure.
You was right. I ain't gonna stop trying.
What I'm saying, like, said he done deleted the whole confirm app. I'm like, nah, I'm still giving hope. You feel me?
Bro,
700 might hit. I might hit on some wave runners right there.
when you put in for the confirmed app, and I've had to ask a couple people this just to try and see if everybody gets the same thing because I know sometimes for my account it's kind of funny, or at least not my account. I have two accounts, mine and the one I have in my sister's name, for when I go for sneakers for her. And there's sometimes it asks for like a 3D secure when you're actually putting in for the raffle.
All the time.
It does? Okay, good. As long as it's doing that, then you're actually getting in.
You
Because
talking about my my CVS or like the 3-digit on the back of
Yep.
your card? Yeah,
Yep.
ask me that all the time.
Okay, cool. As long as it's doing that, then you should be fine. Because some people don't get that at all, and with those people, they never hit. So I
Bro,
would.
we done entered on like 5 different phones in this house, bro. Like mine, Cindy's. We even got it on Cindy's mom's phone. She don't even know what
There's no
confirmed
science
is.
to confirm. There's
We
no
did not
science.
hit. Like
I guarantee you, there's no science to it. I can't.
she
tell
didn't know
you.
how it worked, and she had me hyped one day. Like she walked in the house, Cindy mom was like, "I hit on confirm." I'm like, "Word, like what is it? It's the 700s." I was like, "Oh, okay, to my size," and she was like, "Oh, I got the not selected." And I was like, "Oh, you played me."
Yeah. The only time you get excited is when you see that sneaker spinning. That's the only thing it looks like.
I've never had it. I don't know what it's like.
Bro, it's
One day.
it's the greatest feeling because sometimes you'll never even get the confirmed like notification. You'll just go into the app and you'll see the sneaker spinning. That's it.
Hey yo, one day I'm gonna get there, bro.
Bro, I will say this is the only app I get to go on and I actually see success. Nike will be like that.
Sneakers for me.
It's only Adidas.
I got 1 minute. I ain't going for them, but
Bro, see, this is the greatness. I want to get I need to get my Nike. I think I might
purchases.
have to get my Nike account. See, that's what's wild to me. That's what's wild.
I still haven't opened them, bro. I still got the bourgeois sixes in there in the box.
I think I gotta delete my Nike account. I had my Nike account for almost 17 years. I might have to delete that thing.
But the ones, you feel me? My I don't even know what they call, bro. The blue ones, the Hyper Royals. That's my favorite purchase. Like I hit that during the restock. That's the best best pair of Jordans I got, like for sure.
I think they might be I would say keep an eye out for the Jordan Reserve for tomorrow. That might be coming.
Yeah, apparently they're talking about dunks. So
yeah, it might be Jordan Reserve. But
oh yeah, I'm gonna try.
Stupid. The whole Nike.
They've been saying they're gonna release a Jordan Reserve for a minute because I thought they were gonna try to do it around Halloween so they could get rid of the extra electro oranges they have.
No, I think it might be done as far as electro oranges, at least for a little bit for a restock. But the other thing is too, Travis had his event this weekend, so I think they weren't really trying to do too much with his event. But I know they had a Jordan, like I know they unveiled the basketball court yesterday. I think they're doing like a Jordan event this Saturday. So that's this Friday. And then I think Saturday, his Cactus Jack or whatever event with Ama Manier.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for that event because I know there's probably going to be a lot of Ama Manier merch. And I
for sure.
Get some of that. Their clothing, man, is something special. I will say that.
I still need them threes, bro. That's on my list of the girls for sure.
And trying. Shout out. I gotta shout out this one shop. If you ever there's a sneaker that you probably not gonna wear, you want to trade it in for another shoe. There's this one shop called Top Shelf Kicks over in what is that town? It's right by it's literally in the same shopping center as I want to say Calandras. So that's in want to say Montclair, but I know that's not Montclair. But once I throw that information, I'll say that out. But they helped me actually because I just got my dad some Yeezys for his birthday. Literally went bought him Yeezys. Then I think we went to. Did we go to iFly? We went to iFly either that same day or the day after. And
Right.
has not stopped wearing those Yeezy 350s since, bro. He loves them.
Hey, yo, that's what's up.
And they definitely helped out. They hooked me up because otherwise, your boy would have been spending a lot of bread. But I traded. I bought him foam runners initially, and he didn't like them. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll go trade them in. Traded my foam runners for some 350s, and he's happy with them. So definitely wanted to
That's
shout
what's up.
They definitely looked me up. Dude's name is Ace, and he's the cool dude. So if you ever want to take the run over there, let me know because I got a couple things I'm going to sell. And once they get,
Yeah, I might go take my 6s and my 12s.
bro, let me know.
Nobody trying to buy them, but I might go. This is why I can get a shoe I want. Like
exactly. And then also they got like jerseys, vintage clothing. Like they got this one Lakers piece. I'm trying to tell myself not to buy because I don't really need it, but I kind of want it.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But they also, I wanted to go back because if they ever get a pair of Jordan 3 I'm on hairs, bro, I call them almost.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I call them almost every other day.
My Grail shoe, I be telling Cindy she be looking at me crazy. I be like, bro, I spend like you feel me, $12.50. I don't care on some what are they called, bro? The ones Union ones. I need some Union ones, bro.
See,
The black toes.
The black toes, okay. The black toes
need
is
them.
fine.
Need them. Need them.
I feel that way about the origin story one. The Spider-Man ones. That's how I like.
Yeah.
My Grail shoe.
You talk about the Miles Moraleses?
Yep.
My man's got him upstairs, bro. He played ball in them. Yeah.
Bro, hurt my heart, bro.
Wait. Let me see if it's got like a white by the swoosh and like the black and the red with the red outline.
Hold up, I think you're talking about that. Hold on, let me show you. Speaking of that,
oh no, I see what you're talking about with the I see him here.
It has like the Spider-Man hits on it. Has like the web hit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was talking about the Miles Moraleses. I like the icy blue at the bottom. Hold up.
Oh, I'm telling you, these is my grails, bro. If I could,
I didn't even know there was a Spider-Man origin. You feel me? Hey, I just got hit with a sneakers reserve thing, bro. Did you?
What? For what?
I don't even know,
bro. I did not get nothing.
I was probably just telling me some shit.
I want to preface this by saying, like, bro, you live in the same state as me. I should get it too, bro. Wait, for which one? For the Jacks?
I don't know. It just said it hit me with a sneakers reserve thing, and then it said it was like in Chinese though. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Bro, you got the exclusive.
Might have just been a fake.
Got the exclusive, man.
Because if it really was, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, they got a
Baroque Brown sneakers pass up. Even though I'm not in Texas, I don't even know that's on there. Bro,
but this happened yesterday, so I'm thinking another alert gonna come because yesterday I got the alert for the 12s and I clicked and it wouldn't let me in. So maybe it's the same thing. So maybe I'll let you know tomorrow if it's some good.
It's not like I'm gonna be able to see it. Me, I can't see it. But this is like this shoe right here, bro.
No, that's fire. I didn't know even that they had a Spider-Man origin story.
Yeah, it came out right around the time like the Miles Morales Spider-Man came out. And honestly, the shoe is probably selling for like maybe 350, 320 around there in my size anyway. Bro, this
they go for 900 my size.
They go for $1,000 now. 1,000 beans right now.
Damn, bro, I should have copped. Wait, let me look at the ones I'm talking about, the ones I want.
I think you're talking about
I don't even know what they're called.
Is it?
They look like maybe.
I think it's the reverse breads. No, it's not reverse breads. No. What? Is it the band? Maybe it's the band.
Bloodlines.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the bloodlines are fire. Those are ones I want for sure. One day. They're not that expensive either, so
Really?
I'll get them one day. I don't think so. I'm looking on StockX right
They're
now,
not.
so
Actually, they're not.
they're not like outrageous. They're like $290 to buy my size right now. So.
For that patent leather is probably a really nice
That's
leather.
fire though. This looks like a Miles Morales shoe to me. Like
It
anytime I
does.
see
It does.
someone wearing these, I'd be like, bro, with like if you have the Miles Morales costume on, like this shit.
Yeah, this is not going bad compared to most prices.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking at this shit for a minute. So
Bro, it'd be paining me. So I don't, since you're not at this size, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but as soon as a shoe hits the 10.5 size range, bro, price difference is like 60 to 80 bucks. I guarantee
yeah,
you.
I went 9.5. So
Bro, I wish. I wish. I I don't know why I'm at a 10.5, but that's what the good
I mean,
Lord.
I feel like our sizes are both common though. That's the struggle.
Oh, for sure. Anybody in that
Like
shoe.
trying to get shoes sometimes is like. That's why I like rely on these apps sometimes because if I go inside a store, like it's gone
Oh,
immediately. 9.5,
I
nine and a
don't
half
even,
to like 11, I'd say 9 through 11.
it's crazy because last year, like big sizes are the huge sizes that resell, like for the most. So a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
sure.
times people just get that size just to resell.
Yeah, I was watching it for the mummies. I don't know if you follow DJ Sneakerhead. I think that's his name. Like he's pretty famous. But he had like I think he's like a size 13. He had went and tried to get a size 13 for the mummies. Someone else got him. He had to like meet them down the block and trade, then add cash on top. I'm like, yeah. I think he ended up spending like 4 or 5 just that day.
11.5, 12, and 13. Those are the money sizes, man. If you get those
Yeah.
sizes, you could resell is crazy high. Personally, I'm
I
not.
didn't even look to see how much the mummies are.
Oh, bro. I think the price kind of went down a little bit, but I'm sure they're still higher than strawberry cost.
I didn't like the strawberry cups.
I thought it was a cool idea behind it, but practically, like, how often are you going to wear an all red and green shoe? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's the shoe that
It's
you can
going
wear.
for like I could sell them right now for like 41.
Exactly, which is crazy.
So I mean I bought them for 120 because of shipping.
That's the return of that as well.
They're on par to be like with the Paras. I mean I think they're a little more than the Paras actually.
Yeah. Hey, if you did want to, you could trade your Amos for them.
Hey yo, I would trade these for the Alma Manier 3s though.
You could.
Hey, anybody out there, if you got the Alma Manier 3s, I'll trade you for the
Bro,
Nike SB Dunks 9.5
started
mummies.
doing, I was trying to trade up, so I downloaded the Trade Block app and then try.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well.
I was trying to trade myself up to get to Amon's, but the person I ended up trying to, so he wanted the Yeezy boots because I hit on the second pair after like I don't
Right.
even know how long. SNS randomly hit me with a win. I was gonna try and give them to you, but they're size 12, and I know that's way.
Yeah. That's way too big.
So
He's
I'm
swimming
trying to
in them.
get them, but the guy I was supposed to trade with, literally the day I dropped off my box at UPS, canceled the trade.
Damn.
Like it really
This close.
that broke me.
Man,
I was excited.
man was probably getting ready to put him in a box. He was like, you know what?
Nah,
This is kind of far, bro.
I was
Man was
dumb.
like, I gotta hold on to these, cuz.
I'm still trying to work my way up, man. As long as I can get there, I got one. I'm telling you, bro. If Top Shelf Kicks, if they get a pair, I'm coming in with the heat. I got Yeezy 500s, some Yeezy boots, and I'm definitely trading in my
Man
my
said he
old.
traded about 3 to 4 pairs for him. You feel me?
There's 3 pairs.
That's what it is.
Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna show these, even though I don't really want to show these. Like, I think these are the most hideous 500s I've ever seen in my life. But that's
What are those the high ones?
nah. These are the ones that just came out. The low, I call it the Dookie Brown joints.
You hit on them? I was
Bro,
thinking.
I always hit on stuff that I don't want. That's the way it works. Like,
I mean, just go trade them in, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do. Because the thing that's weird to me is like there's 2 different color browns on it, and then this part is green. It's like a dark, like diarrhea green, bro.
Right.
Which is such a weird thing. And then on top of that, like I actually like the highs more. Like I feel like the low cut is just a bit too low. Like on girls' feet, like I can see why girls love this shoe. It's a definite to me, it's a women's silhouette.
It's ironic because I feel like I've talked to, well, just like the regular females I know, they're not really sneakerheads. I feel like they tend to go more for Yeezys.
Really?
Whereas like, yeah, because a lot of them say like with Jordan 1s and stuff, they don't like highs and like 4s. Like they just look bulky on females' feet, but I don't know.
All right, that's okay. I mean, I feel like
Because they have shorter legs, I guess. I don't know. I like
it.
1s.
That's
But
it. I think like for me personally, I love when a girl can wear 1s, 11s, 4s, 5s all together are just a higher cut shoe. So like
I love my 5s. I got the
different.
Oregons, not the PEs, but you know, just the regular Oregons 5s.
Oh, okay. I was
They're
actually
not really called Oregon 5s, but to me, they're Oregon 5s. I don't break them out often, but I don't.
yeah, those. I want to get the
Yeah, I like
Raging.
them.
I'm debating it.
The what?
The Raging Bulls. I kind of want to get them, but
Oh yeah, they're basically these shoes. I just
yeah,
really like the
but
yellow on it.
but I love the way they did the back of the shoe. How they put the
Oh
tag
yeah,
on the back instead of the Jumpman.
it's kind of like it's really just how the PE was though, but instead of the Jordan, because they instead of the Jordan symbol, they had the O.
Yep.
So that's the only difference really between the PEs and these. But I mean, I like them.
I like
It's a good shoe. I like the 5s. It's like it's just always different material. Like ever since I was younger, like yeah, it's like the fabric on the inside. It's just weird.
How do you feel
I
about
actually had to hit up a reseller when I was going back and forth to Maryland. The guy had them in Maryland. And I was like, bro, go ahead and give them to me, bro. Like
that's
I was
crazy?
debating the whole trip.
I gotta ask then. How do you feel about the twos since they coming out? I think next week.
Bro, I still got the pair you gave me. I still wear them to this day.
Really? That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yo, I love those shoes. That's wild.
This was really my first pair of Jordans, if I'm being honest.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's how I still got them. They right here.
Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that. Bro, those
Zamir gave me these shoes. These were my first pair of Jordans, bro.
those right there, I was so hyped to find those, and then they weren't my size, and I was so hurt. But I'm grateful that you liked them. I was like,
I
yo,
wear them all the time.
yo, I love Jordan too. Like, I don't know why. I'm one of the few people, and I'm grateful that you actually like them because I thought they were gonna end up to a home that no one ever wanted. But I like Jordan too. I do.
Yeah, I think twos are fire.
Bro, and then
I
of course
you just have to do them right.
Yep. And that's what
I don't know how it's really like that tattered looking sole at the bottom that really throws me off. But I know I heard the story behind it, and that's what kind of makes it okay for me. He said he went into like the Jordan archives, and that's literally how the shoe was. Like it was falling apart, so he was like, "We just keep the design."
I think it's a dope touch.
I think it's a shoe I gotta see in person though, like to really
for sure
to debate if I want it or not. Like I don't know.
I don't know if
it wasn't a shoe I was expecting Virgil to touch, if I'm being honest.
Definitely wasn't. I thought he was gonna go for the threes. I thought he was
apparently also Union is coming out with a Jordan 2. I don't know. I feel like next year is gonna be the year of the Jordan 2.
I hope so because that's a shoe I love. But
yeah, I don't. We don't know what it's gonna look like, but this was just an announcement I saw on Sneaker News.
That'll be wild. I don't think the Jordan 2 will catch on the way that the Jordan 1 did this year and last year because of the whole, last
dance, yeah.
And I just don't think there's no fanfare behind the two. Like even with these, like everybody's saying they don't like the off-white ones, but they are gonna go for them. I don't know if that'll carry on.
The fives were fire. I think that's the only pair that I'm like, okay, he did something with. I don't know. It just makes me sad though as a Bulls fan because like I can never get a pair of Chicago Jordan 1s. Like it's just way out of reach for me, and it just makes me a little sad. So I just settle for any variation of red and white I can get in any other shoe.
Let me see if I can grab these real quick. Hold on. Bro, these will probably be the only ones that I will ever see in my life, and these are actually my mom's. But she had a pair of black.
Oh, those are fire! Yeah.
These literally, like, I had to go get them legit checked too because I was just like, I've never, before I came up here and found these, I've never seen color before. So I literally had to double check, like, yo, is this actually real? Because I've never seen
it. Fire. It kind of reminds me of like I guess they had the shot at backboards, and then the electro oranges kind of reminds me of the electro orange version of the
Yep.
Chicago's. I guess
The way the color blocking is, it just doesn't. If they
yeah,
didn't, if they made this white, it'd basically be the same thing. And then coloration would be different. But I
it's
wish they
fire. Yeah,
would a pair of these. Like if they came back out with another colorway of these, I would definitely get these. I'm
yeah.
excited.
Anything that's red, white, and black, and
It's like
ones or any Jordan, it's gone.
it's never gonna be the same. Like you're never gonna see that.
The pine greens, bro, they didn't even sell out.
Really?
Well, they sold out, but like I was literally on the whole day Saturday, and it just had the price for me. It was like 190. Like I could have just bought them at any time.
That's wild.
Like it wasn't like a raffle. Like I didn't have to enter a raffle to buy them, so I didn't get them. But I was thinking like I don't know. It
Wait,
was kind of iffy shoe for me.
are these it? The ones you were talking about? The Union one?
The pine green threes. Which one? The
No,
Union what? Oh, the twos. Maybe.
see?
Maybe it is. I don't know. I just know Union twos are supposed to come out.
This colorway is actually one that already exists, but this is like,
I think that might be just them guessing.
yeah, because I doubt though. Like this is literally the same color as a pair that's already out. I don't think they'd do that
Yeah,
again.
I think we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, we'll wait and see because I don't think that's it.
Union, but the thing about Jordan twos, they kind of remind me of Ewings, if it makes sense. Like it's just without the
It's
bubble tongue.
it's such a different shoe. Like you could tell this was made back in the day. Like it's not a shoe that's in modern times at all. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. So it's
It kind of looks like the Dunk Mids, if I'm being honest. I'm staring at the chocolate milks and like the silhouette of the Union. I mean the twos, and it's like kind of similar. The back's a little higher. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Well, other than that, it pretty much is there, and then it has like that whole plastic back to it. So I guess that's the only major difference.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta talk about this because, bro, I've literally felt like this basketball season has been the year of like people's breakout years and people just taking a step back because of all the rule changes, what's going on. But gotta ask, who are you looking at right now in the league that's stepping it up? Like who's your most improved runner, like leading I don't want to say leading character, but I know that's not the phrase I want to use. But who do you have as leading for most improved right now? Because I know for a fact for me, it's got to be Miles Bridges.
Yeah, for sure.
Out like I've never like I did not expect him to come out in this season and play the way he has played.
I think it's also because LaMelo was kind of in and out last season. Like I feel like they didn't really have a full run together. And I think Miles got hurt after. I think they weren't like. I don't think they were on at the same time. Like I feel like Miles had got hurt a little bit. Like there was like little spurts where they were together, but it wasn't long. So I feel like I feel like LaMelo draws a lot of attention too when you're on the court. Like every team planning for LaMelo, and they kind of just forget about PJ and like they kind of forget about the rest of the team. Like the team is stacked.
There's a lot of times I forget they have Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, for sure.
That is a sleeper veteran.
That man getting a bag too. Let's not forget.
For sure. And this is Miles Bridges. This is his contract year too, so he's looking at long as God forbid
he's taking a risk.
He stays healthy, but he's looking at a good come up right now. The opposite of what Shooter did, basically.
That's what's up. Yeah, I feel like it's still early. There's a lot of teams. I don't really know.
It's way early.
So like I feel like even how Alonzo had looked, I mean, just the first 3 games, he kind of like took a little bit of a step back, but he was super aggressive, especially during the Pelicans. If he can keep whatever sauce he had, like that secret revenge sauce my man had during the Pelicans, he was looking good with that triple dub.
There was a little bit more of an edge to him in that game than I felt like he's carried on the rest of the season.
I think he was just doing everything that they said because they were just trying to make him a spot up shooter. He was like, bro, I can slang this thing, I can assist. It's like a whole different element. So it's good to Sam. It's just a lot of blows the Bulls have taken. It's pretty early. So
for sure.
Patrick Williams is out. Zach LaVine with the injury to his non-shooting hand. It's lucky it's his non-shooting hand, but he says he's gonna wait till after the season to get surgery.
And I will say,
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Your hand, torn ligament in your hand is not fun. I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
the greatest feeling in the world, but
I feel like it's so easy to re-aggravate just because your hands are
oh,
always moving. Like,
and not only that, it takes like because even still, I never got surgery for mine, and it's an injury you don't need surgery technically for, but
mhm.
when the ball hits your hand at such a weird angle, or like I don't remember which finger it is for him, but that's actually
I think it's
torn.
his thumb.
If it's thumb is the hardest one because I mean in football you got to catch the ball and like the ball is
It's either thumb or pointer. I can't tell because he has both wrap. It
yeah.
kind of
So
like
that's why I wasn't
balances.
sure if it was one or the other, but I know for a fact like when you're catching a pass and God forbid the ball hits your thumb the wrong way, you go up for a rebound,
Yeah,
you just skim the ball, you get that.
but I'm surprised he's still balling out though. Like my man's
Oh,
still closing games, and it's impressive to see. I
yeah,
think
no,
what I will say though about the Bulls, the one I'll give a pro and a con. I think the one pro I've seen is like there was a lot of questions about DeMar fitting. I feel like DeMar is like the perfect fit for the
like
Bulls right now. Like his ability to close games, kind of calm some of the young players down during those like closing moments where it's like close.
yep.
It's a good element. And then like a negative I've seen is like Boots. Like I don't know what happened to Boot from last year to this year, but Vucevic needs like I don't know if these rule changes I've heard him maybe because he's not a smaller center, but
Yeah, I
he's
get
kind
you.
of a finesse center. Like he's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
and I
He's
feel
not
like
like he's not
that's
like
an element that we're missing.
yeah, he's not like an Aiden. He's like a
Yeah, he's not like a finish. Like he's not gonna. You feel me? He's more of
yeah.
like a. What he really reminds me of is like a way better Enos Cantor. like
That's a good way to put it. That
like
is a
Enos
good.
Cantor's like the Walmart version of Nikola Vucevic. So it's like
That's that's a good comparison. Honestly, he might
um
be a little bit taller.
yeah, but they're like the same type of players. They're not like super aggressive in the paint type of centers. Like he's kind of a person that kind of waits for the ball to come near him
and then just kind
in
of
the
goes.
paint.
And that's where I
So
think it mostly comes from, like being the number one in Orlando, and now coming over and trying to find your fitting as like not even the number, not even technically the number three at this point, because the way that
yeah,
Lonzo's balling and the way that everybody else is balling. So I feel like he's kind of still trying to find his spot.
I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think he's three. I don't think he's four. I think Caruso's definitely been balling too. People forget. It's easy to forget because he's off the bench, but my man's definitely a spark plug for the team. Like,
Exactly.
but yeah, I'm looking forward to this team and also the Lakers. Like, I think a lot of questions about the fit of Melo, but I feel like Melo's been the in
Melo has
my
been
mind, he's been the one steady, like the constant of this team so far.
Melo has literally been like the spark of energy every time off the bench. Even though, granted, we may not get the complete defensive package with Melo, but defense is up as soon as
But
he's
I
on,
don't think that's necessarily
and we
what you
don't need it.
need. I think especially when he's coming off the bench, I feel like you need that like when Braun comes off the court, I feel like that's what a lot of teams take advantage of. Oh, like Braun's off the court, let's try to run up the score. But I feel
Exactly.
like with Melo there, it kind of like balances out. It's like, what do you do?
He's
Like,
like that. He's the veteran presence that like holds it down for every aspect. Like he holds everybody
yeah,
accountable on the court, which is what we
for
need
sure.
with those kind of young guys that we have on the floor most
I
of the
think
time.
he's. I mean, I'm not gonna compare him to DeMar, but I feel like that's pretty much what the presence
He's
is. Like,
he's
kind
like
of
that
in
role.
essence. Like,
Yeah, he's like that
yeah.
role for our team right now. But I think the major thing I'm liking about how this team is kind of responding right now is like we started out really slow. We still are having good games with teams we shouldn't, which is
I
kind of
think,
annoying.
I think, but I don't think that's necessarily a fault of the team because I'll say that about the Bulls too. I feel like it's necessarily the rule changes. Like you're
Yep,
allowed to be more physical. It's keeping a lot of teams in
yep.
games late, which is great for the fan, but it gives me anxiety as a Bulls fan. I'm sure it gives me anxiety as a Lakers fan. It's like, bro, we should not be this close. Like, especially with the Pistons, I'm like, bro, we versed y'all twice. We should not be this close to y'all, bro. Like, come on.
And then on top of that, they didn't even have what's the
Cade, yeah, they did not have Cade early in.
I
Like, I
was like,
was like, oh my gosh, bro.
but it's mostly because teams are looking for fouls. They're trying to do the extra stuff, and like even James Harden is struggling with these new rule changes, man. Like the way
Yeah.
that his game is
I'll
kind
say
of
that about, but I'll say that about DeMar. Like, it frustrates me sometimes because, DeMar is a player that never really looked for fouls in the beginning. But he takes some hard fouls, and I feel like he's
hit it.
never gotten the calls because he doesn't like flop on the floor. but he just doesn't get calls. And it'll be like clear fouls late in the game. Sometimes I'll just be like,
No, he won't
all
get him.
right.
He won't
Yeah,
get him.
yeah, yeah.
But
It's
that's
it's it's weird.
I think it's mostly because like refs don't see him complain either too. Like
Yeah.
it's
If it was Zach, I feel like he'd get the foul. But because it's DeMar, it's just
it's
like,
a
all
weird
right, bro.
thing to explain. Like refs, I will say refs really do take into account who they're refereeing. Like you'll get because even there's definitely been phantom calls on like Steph this season where it looks like he's about to get fouled on a three, and they've called it before he actually even got fouled. Like you've
Yeah.
seen that's mostly because they rep his style, so they know how he is. Whereas James is getting the opposite of that right now, where every time he's even going to the rim, there's a couple times where he's been
Because
blatant.
they're saying the rule changes is about him. So, I
Exactly,
mean,
really coming him and Trey, because Trey doesn't do that
yeah.
whole that move where he's kind of like he'll go around somebody and then literally stop in front of him and try and get the foul. He don't even go for that move no more because they're not
Yeah.
gonna they're never gonna call that call for him. So
What's funny is I feel like that's never really been Steph, though. Like, Steph, I mean, I feel like he was doing it to try to get the benefit of the doubt when he wasn't getting calls. Because there was a period of time where Steph wasn't getting no calls,
it's not.
which was ridiculous to me. Because, like, James and all these players were. But I feel like Steph, like, even when he does get fouled, he still tries to shoot it. As James and Trey, like, it'll be nowhere near the basket. Like, there's no intention of the basket going in. So I feel like that's where the mindset has to shift. Like, even if you're getting touched now, like, bro, you still got to shoot with the intention of it going in.
Exactly. And one team that I know this hasn't affected, and I'm excited to see where they're kind of going with the season, is Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. Man,
Oh,
they
yeah.
they are looking like a prime team ready to go. Like
If I could be honest, though, I feel like the team, and I'm not even trying to say that just because it's my team, but I feel like that's a matchup I'm so intrigued to see. Like,
yep,
I feel like they match up so perfectly with each other. Like, I'm really interested. I think the only disadvantage we have is obviously Voos and
yeah,
Bam.
yeah, that'll be a
Um, But like every other matchup, I'm like looking like Kyle Alonso. That shit looks good.
yep,
Jimmy DeMar, like that's a great matchup. Like
yep. And I
it's
think
just
the
gonna be
only
a
thing
physical game.
you would have to worry about is
But I
you
think we have an advantage on the shooting guard as well. So
I was about to say you would have to have Caruso guarding Hero off the bench. That's the best way.
yeah. But then
But
that frees up Zach. So I'm interested to see because Zach. I feel like Zach can kind of shift to that small forward if he needs to. Like he could play the three.
exactly.
I don't know, but it should be interesting. I think it'd be
Yeah,
cool to see.
that might need to be a game. We go down see Mark and then go to even though
Oh
for
yeah,
some
for
reason
sure. I'm down to go see a Miami Chicago game. I feel like that's gonna be lit. That's a rivalry I need too. I used to be
exactly.
lit when Jimmy and LeBron used to go at it. I used to love those games.
Yep. And for
It'll
whatever
be
reason,
interesting to see.
Mark doesn't want to go to Miami, so we're gonna have to talk to him about that one. But as
Who
soon as
who
we
doesn't want to go to? Oh, Mark.
every time I
Yeah.
mention go to Miami, he don't want to go. So we're gonna have
I don't know. Maybe some he know that we don't know. So,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
but
He's
to go
single
see a
now.
game, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to go to a game. I
But
definitely want to go to a Bulls game for sure. That's on the top of my list this year. I've never been, so
you gotta go
gotta
this
go
year.
see the statue. You feel me? That's iconic. Gotta
Exactly.
go to a game.
And you haven't been to Staples, have you?
I've never been to LA. Period. I've been to Las Vegas. I think that's the farthest
That's
west
one
I've been.
spot. Although tickets are horrendously expensive right now, that's one spot you
Oh
got to
yeah,
go.
I'll go for sure.
That's
I'm
one
down to
spot
go.
you definitely got to go because I
Bro,
love.
we could go to two games, bro. We could go to Lakers Bulls in Chicago and Lakers Bulls in LA. I'm down to go see
I'm
them.
down for that. Well, actually, Lakers Bulls in LA is actually next week.
Soon.
That's actually next week.
Damn.
That's actually next week.
Next year.
I actually looked that up at first, and that was like I think the 16th of November. I think
Damn,
either
that's gonna be a
16th
good
or
game, though. We got
one or two.
yeah.
It's gonna be good, but
I'm down for that. Hey, we gotta talk about one topic I just wanted to touch on real quick. Is this A-Rod vaccine mandate stuff? That's kind of crazy. I don't
hold
know if
up.
you heard about that.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm thinking A-Rod. I'm like, wait, why is Alex
Oh
Rodriguez?
no, not A-Rod. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
no, I get.
man apparently caught COVID and it came out because he had said he was vaccinated. Now it's coming out that he's not vaccinated. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, where's all this outrage that people have for Kyrie? Like,
So
I mean, granted, it's probably not state mandated like it is in New York, and Wisconsin, but still, like,
mandated by the league, I believe, and that's the thing that that kind of gets me is like
I don't know if it is it.
I thought it was,
I don't think the NFL is,
so they haven't
but
mandated.
but there's regulations that you got to follow though. If I'm not like uh with Aaron Rodgers, they were saying I was just watching something. They were saying that he was following the mandates of being vaccinated, which means you have like more freedom, like you can go out, stuff like this.
Oh,
Whereas if you're not vaccinated, like you're kind of more sheltered, like you got to stay in
okay.
probably like the hotel room in a bubble or so when you're traveling. So it's like I don't know. It's kind of like this man lied for his own benefit. People saying it's selfish, which I agree. I think it is selfish. You put in not only your own team and staff at risk.
But your
It'd been
family,
different if you say you. Yeah, it'd been different if you say, "Hey, bro, I'm not vaccinated." Like, okay, at least people know how to prepare. But they're saying like even like there's mandates where if you're not vaccinated, like you got to wear a mask at some of these press conferences, which he wasn't doing. Like that's like you're putting people's lives at risk at this point.
and not only that,
But I just
but
feel like Kyrie got so much hate, bro. For
exactly. I was just about to get to that. There's
yeah,
so much
like
that comes with the fact of you not getting vaccinated. There's so much more talk. There's so much more scrutiny on the whole subject. So, as a person that like you're the man in Green Bay, like that's a topic that many people are discussing heavily, and Kyrie is getting literally killed in the media for not doing this. Although,
but
granted, yes, the stipulations is
let me
different,
bring
but
up this point to you. So I was talking to someone and he had texted me this recently. He had pretty much said that he feels like the reason Kyrie gets more scrutiny is because um he's like chosen to be a distraction off the court. Like it's more than just the vaccine. Like he's done other things. Like he basically plays when he wants to play. And to that I say to people, Aaron Rodgers is no different. Like this man has been a distraction for Green Bay if you really think about it for a couple years. Um, Fighting with staff, not wanting to be in Green Bay. He's made it well known. Like this is his last year. Um, so it's like, when are we gonna admit there's a double standard? Is my thing because there clearly is.
mhm.
And I don't want to get into. I know it's two different leagues, but it's definitely like imagine if this was I don't want to throw anybody's name. Imagine if it was Kyler Murray or like
Nah, I got a
uh,
good name for you. If this was
Lamar
Tyreek Hill,
Jackson.
I was gonna say Tyreek Hill. If this is
True.
Tyreek Hill,
Like
somebody
it
that's
would have been like a massacre of him, like
exactly
already.
probably would
I
be
mean,
the
there's
end.
memes out there now and people talking about it, but it's not at the same outrage as Kyrie, a man who just said simply like, I don't want to get vaccinated,
Or if this was
and he's sitting out. Like he chose to. It's not like he's said he was vaccinated. Imagine if Kyrie. Let me put it this way. Imagine if Kyrie said, "Hey, I'm vaccinated," was playing games, and then we find out he caught COVID and didn't get vaccinated. Like it'd
it'd have
be
been a
a
whole.
whole bigger issue than this Aaron Rodgers thing.
He would have probably got fined by Adam Silver. Adam Silver. He probably would have got, bro. The
I feel
stipulation.
like he would have been suspended for the year.
Oh,
If I'm being honest with you, I feel like that he might have got suspended for the year.
so I don't think he'll get suspended for the year just because he's on Brooklyn and
I think
they
he would
are
because I feel
winning
like
team right now.
this is such a big thing though. Like
That's
COVID and keeping it's not even like I feel like Adam Silver and the NBA is so much more progressive at just like player safety and health. Not even their health, but the front office, like the staff. So I feel like it probably wouldn't be the year, but I think it would have been a substantial like
it's gonna be a
suspension for
significant.
sure.
I think it would be a
Yeah.
significant suspension for sure. And I feel you 100%. Like the double standard is definitely there. It's I've said this a couple times with a couple different players in the fact of like, and I don't even want to make this point just because like I actually like Birdman as a player and what he brought to teams, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's crazy how you get a player like Birdman, how he was. Granted, he did come from a different lifestyle. He had to battle a lot, and I applaud him for what he battled. But a player with that attitude, with that demeanor, that would have had that many tattoos, had that crazy hairstyle. If he were black, for instance, if he was
Dennis
a Dennis
Rodman.
Rodman,
Yeah.
you come out as somebody that's crazy. They label you completely a whole different vibe versus Birdman, who's just somebody that's an energy guy. He's a good glue guy. They never really
Which
talked
is
about
what
him.
Dennis Rodman was.
which is exactly what Dennis Rodman was. But you got with Dennis, you got the thug, you got he's crazy, you got a whole bunch of other stuff. Granted, Dennis did have his moments of being like what we find out in the Last Dance. He did have his moments of
Yeah,
being
but he was just
eccentric.
unorthodox. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a different lifestyle. Like he never did anything crazy out the way. Like
Which shout out to Phil. Phil understood that, which was cool to
exactly.
see in The Last Dance.
You gotta let sometimes people be themselves, be their true self. If you hold them back from that, they're never gonna flourish, and that's
But I
fine.
think that's what coaches nowadays are missing. Like, hey, everyone's different. Like, you got to reach different players differently. Like,
I think that's what Pop had to learn recently, and that's why a lot of great players haven't
yeah,
moved to San Antonio for a little while. Is because
bro, it's crazy to me how fast that switched. Like, I feel like as soon as Kawhi left, it was like
nobody.
downhill. Like Rudy wanted out,
Yep,
Patty was wanted out. Like, it's kind of crazy.
yep. And it used to be like everybody was like, "Oh, we want to have Pop coaches. We want to have this,"
Yeah,
and
that
it
winning
completely
mentality.
changed once Kawhi left. Completely changed.
Yeah. I do feel I saw the interview with DeMar talking about Toronto. I want to touch on that too. That's kind of crazy. Like he was just saying like basically in an interview he said this is like his second time back, I believe, or third time back because he was on
Yep,
San Antonio, so he didn't play Toronto as much.
true.
I believe he was saying that. I think he said it was his third time back, his first time without Kyle Lowry there. So he was like it's kind of like bittersweet at this point. Like
Yeah,
you playing for an organization. He was saying like he grew up in, helped build, which let's talk about it. DeMar really did build that organization to what it was. Um, and like knowing that you didn't bring them a championship, but you were like the piece that got traded for
I
it.
got it. Yeah,
That's kind of
exactly,
crazy.
exactly.
Like to really think about.
Dude, it's not even. There's a couple stories that's similar to that actually. With who was it that didn't? Oh man, why am I blanking on this? I just said this yesterday. Um, that's how I feel every single time when why am I forgetting his name? The announcer for ES. Well, no, he's TNT
Oh, I know
announcer.
you're talking about the Golden State head coach.
Yeah,
You talking about
former Golden State head coach. Why am I forgetting his name? Play for
Mark?
Mark
Is it
Jackson.
Mark? Yeah,
Mark
Mark
Jackson.
Jackson.
That's how I feel every single day when Mark Jackson does a game for the freaking Golden State Warriors, and they have to talk
I,
about the
I
championship.
was watching his interview with Shannon Sharp too, and I was confused. Like, I'm glad Shannon touched on it. He's like, bro, like, why aren't you head coach? He was just like, I don't know. Like, there's like some weird label on him because
Yep.
of like he prays. I think that's what released. I don't know. They were saying
Yeah.
like he would bring like prayer, or they try to make it seem like he was like forcing religion on players, and I don't know. I don't. That's not what his players say. So it's like
Nope.
weird.
None of them.
Like
None
every
of
time
them
they
talk
talk to
about it.
Steph or Iguodala or Clay, that's the opposite of what they say. Like,
Exactly. None of them talk about it. None of them actually even brought it up. Or and it's not like he's coached that team for like a year or 2 years. He coached that team for like a good 5 6 years. Like it wasn't like
no, yeah, they were on the build up. Every year they got better. So
no one talked
yeah,
about it.
it's weird to me. I feel like he should definitely, especially when I see some of the coaches, like, bro, you could give him the Kings. My man ain't doing nothing over there.
I love Luke, but yeah, man, it
Nah,
might be
he's not. Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
try.
saying. You can give him any team. He said when they asked him, I feel like Shannon Sharp asked him. He was like, "Would you rather like if you did get a coaching job, would you rather a team that's already established or like would you be okay with a team that's like on the come up?" And he said, "I'd rather a team that's like rebuilding for sure."
So he can
So
start
I gotta
over.
respect it. Yeah, I
Yeah, like
respect it. So I feel like that's also good for him because it shows like if he does it again, bro, like
he's
there's
just like
no denying
I
at that
wanted him
point.
to go to the Knicks when before when it was Fizdale, I think was the coach 2 3.
Yeah,
I wanted him to. I thought they were gonna choose him for the Knicks job. I thought that was the perfect situation for him.
yeah. But
But
Thibodeau, I'm not gonna lie, that was
nah,
a
Tibbs
great
has
choice
been doing this thing. Tibbs is doing
because
this thing.
they needed a like a all business type of coach, and that's what Tibbs is. I could speak on it from a Bulls fan. That's why Jimmy loved him. Like it's just
It's
that's why he
hard.
followed him to Minnesota. It's like
Yep,
it's work or you get out. Like
exactly.
that's why
And
my man Jimmy Buckets had to go ahead and beat him. Cat
yep,
with the janitor staff. You feel me? He had to go sweep that man off the court. You feel me?
bro,
I ain't gonna
because
lie. That's like a top. Like when I think of that story, bro, I automatically not saying he's on the same level, but Jimmy up there, like that Jordan and Kobe stories, like you would hear, like being with the B list squads, calling
Yep.
them trash. Like you see Kobe telling them they Charmin soft. Like that's what I imagine was going on. I need the leak. I know someone out there. Hey, viewers, listen to me. I know someone out there got the leak tape. Go ahead, leak that one time. I need to see that.
Someone got it because it's got to be out
That's
there. I,
crazy.
I still remember the one day I forgot which player he was doing this to, but it came out in a Lakers practice that Kobe was going in on somebody in practice and literally just kept going at him like, "Yo, you can't
It was
stop."
Lynn, I think.
It was it wasn't Jeremy. It was before Jeremy. It might have been Smush Parker. It might have been Smush Parker.
Maybe. That
It was
sounds
around
about
that
right.
and he was just going in on him. And I was just like, bro, the fact that people call that like not being a good teammate or not being a favorable teammate, I'm like, bro, if I have somebody pushing me every day to be
Yeah.
that much better,
But I feel like it takes a certain. I feel like it's also the society we live in now, right? Like you gotta chalk it up to that. Like,
true.
but also I feel like Jimmy is cut from the same cloth. He's obviously not the same caliber player, but it's his mentality that elevates him. I'll say, but he has that mentality of like a Jordan and Kobe. I'll say that's the one aspect he does have, where it's like but what I love about Jimmy is he's not that caliber of player. So he's saying, bro, if I'm out here cooking y'all, there's a problem. Like, you feel me? He says it like, hey, y'all got to get on
And
my level. Like, if I'm out here, I can't be
every
the
time,
hardest worker. And I respect that. You feel me?
every time. And the fact that people haven't, well, I think he's in the perfect situation now in Miami. Like that's the Miami Heat
Yeah,
culture to.
yeah. But that's why he's like one of my favorite players because he's not the best. But
Nope.
like, he'll cook
He
the
will
best.
always
He
outwork.
will.
He will outwork
Like,
you for the week.
bro, he'll cook the best. Like, his mentality, you saw versus the Pacers with my man's,
Yep.
what's his name?
Uh,
His name's slipping. T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren. You saw against T.J. Warren. That was hilarious. But it's just like that type of mentality. Like it'll go at anybody, and I
and
respect that. That's why Jimmy one of my favorites.
so this is a hot. I think this is a hot take because I know not many people would say this. If I needed a veteran, not even a veteran, if I needed somebody at that position to win me a chip or to win me a game, I'd rather go Jimmy Butler than like a Jason Tatum. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Some people won't
But
go
I
that.
think I think also you gotta understand like Jimmy at a certain level. Like he had his prime,
That's true.
physically right now. At the low prime, obviously. I think he's like what
He's a
30.
little.
He
I
just
think
turned 30, 29, 30.
30. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So
he's just entering his prime. He might be a little older now. I don't really know. He been in the league for a minute. We gotta
yeah,
understand. He been on the league since with D Rose and him. Man was literally on the far bench and worked his way up.
Jimmy's 32. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, he in his prime. That's what I'm saying. So it's that time. So I'm glad
Yeah,
Miami, like he found a situation that's finally going. Because I'm gonna be honest, with Chicago, we wasn't going to build around him. It was kind of like just
it
he
was.
was at a certain point of his career, and the rest of the team wasn't.
Yeah,
Minnesota, he got there and realized like, hey, I got
this kid,
pieces around me, and slowly realized that it's not the pieces. Like they're not gonna work to get you a chip.
they not cut the
Um,
same way. I'm sorry. I love Towns, but
yeah,
not.
that's really what the only team I could see him on when it was time for him to leave was Miami.
Yep.
I thought Philly was gonna work. I was really sure, but it was really Ben Simmons that didn't.
Yeah.
That was really thorough for me to hear that. Like Ben was like, "Nah, Jimmy gotta go." So we was all wondering why they chose Tobias over Jimmy. Now we know. Like,
But I knew it though. I felt like it had to be that because like Ben's been too sheltered through
yeah.
the whole process, bro. Like
But
this,
now I feel like people need Brett Brown need another coaching job now
yeah,
because I
he
feel
did.
like
He did.
people were looking at Brett Brown like that's something we don't talk about a lot, but people were looking
Yep.
at Brett Brown like you're not running Joel and Ben how it's supposed to be run. Well, we've seen Doc Rivers coach them a different way, and the outlier is Ben. Like he's just not growing in that position. Like amazing passer, physical in the paint, but you can't shoot. That's like such
But
a downfall for the point guard.
for a number one pick, the face, well, what you wanted to be a face of the franchise, I think Embiid is clearly the face of their franchise now. But for somebody that they had come in with so much hype, so much fanfare, so much, they invested so much into getting him that they tanked for damn near 10 years. And they finally just,
Yeah, ever since AI left, pretty much.
How do
I
you?
was there, but I used to go sit in them nosebleeds up there. Like,
Oh, I
it
went
was
to a
like
Knicks
$3
in
tickets.
four seats when the Sixers was just Iggy, and
Yeah,
then
that's literally what I would go to the games. It would just be Iggy or oh, what's my man on San Antonio? He was just on the Bulls. He was doing well too.
oh, Thaddeus Young.
Thaddeus, yeah, Thaddeus was on. Thaddeus was the big thing in Philly. I remember that
They
shit was
still had
crazy.
Elton Brand on the squad.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. I
Yo,
used to get nosebleed seats for like $2, bro.
yo,
Crazy.
that was back
Oh,
in
but
the
what I wanted to touch on with what you just said is so the part we gotta ask now is, bro, Lonzo got so much hate when he came out, couldn't shoot. People don't understand this, but like in basketball, like you gotta give players times. Not every player is gonna come out and they're 18, 19, you feel me? They're not gonna be balling out of their mind, especially to be balling in LA. Um, but I feel like now we got to look at these two players differently, right? Like
yeah,
Lonzo actually worked towards getting better every game, every year. You saw like a push,
yep,
working on his shot because his shot was broke, just like Markel, just like different situations, obviously. But now we're looking at Ben, and there's been no growth. Like he's
bro.
the
It's,
same player he
he's
was.
he's been the same player since college, and I think honestly he
Yeah,
might have took more shots in college. To be completely
yeah.
honest,
So I feel like people need to start looking at this like, hey, stop judging players as soon as they come in the league. Like things change so fast.
bro.
Because right now,
I'm,
I bet if you ask people who you would want,
I'm
even
saying
in Philadelphia, they're gonna take Lonzo.
uh, anybody would take Lonzo at this point.
I feel like after this year too, it should be no consensus. I mean, hopefully we get Ben back. I'm hoping he comes back to Philly.
I'm hoping so
Um,
too, especially since I drafted him in fantasy.
yeah, nah. I just hope he goes back to Philly. I think he'll. It's really up to.
It's up to him.
I don't know. That situation is weird to me because
So
like I want to side with Philadelphia fans and the Sixers organization, but also like y'all really threw this man under the bus. Like instead of working behind the scenes, I feel like he needed some accountability. I agree.
yeah,
I agree. Like I don't think necessarily what Doc said was wrong at that press conference after they lost. But I think after that it's you make moves, especially as teammates, to bring him in and try to get him to work harder. But it's ultimately up to him. But I just feel like with Joel and everyone saying, it's a little too much. You know what I mean? At the same time.
I agree. And when they tried to mend things, I thought that was the best time for both parties to just kind of right the ship and just get things going. I didn't like how he's prolonged all of this. Like even with the only reason why
He
he
prolonged it, but then Joel said something slick right after. So was it genuine? Like it was like
so well, yes, I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
so
I
it's
mean,
like he
so,
was right.
yeah. I mean more so at this point, like to the fact of like, all right, the season's here, the season started. At the end of the day, they're not going to trade you. So let's just get something going and see what we get come up with at trade deadline at that point. Because at
Yeah,
the end of the day, you're not going to get what you want, and they're not going to get what they want. So why prolong this any longer than it's already gone?
right.
And especially since the only reason why he's actually currently not even playing is they say his mental status isn't ready to play basketball, which
Right. He said mental.
as you and me both know, mental
Yeah, yeah.
capacity.
If it's true, for sure. And we got to give people the benefit of the doubt. So for sure.
For sure. But I don't like how this has kind of been where like he's going to his own personal doctor versus the team doctor. The team doctor gives him approval to play, which at the end of the day, we all know how NBA, NFL, all sports teams work. Their doctors are set to make sure you're able to play so they can make money. That's how it. That's how it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. They're not really looking at your health and your well being. They just want you on the floor as soon as possible.
Exactly. They're not going to actually look at that. So I completely understand that. But why not work together and have like a
Right.
true medium to actually get this man the proper help?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you don't know if he's actually getting help. And at his end, he don't trust you to actually get him the proper help. So why not come together on this kind of thing?
Yeah. No,
So
I
I
agree.
feel like it's a miss on both sides, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I think the whole situation was missed. But I feel like more culpability, this is me personally, I feel like more culpability is on the organization, right? I
For
feel like
sure.
because we all know the history of organizations. Like they throw away players, they get rid of them, they cut them for anything. So to have a player, and he is an asset, like defensively, like he's a beast. assist wise, he could get you a triple double easy on a night. But it's just like, okay, he stunk it up in the postseason. Like let's
Cool.
not throw it all in his face in public eye because they pretty much, in my eyes, yeah,
He blamed it on him.
it was tanked. It was like his trade value tanked, but I feel like they ultimately tanked it fully, like
Exactly.
with all the stuff they threw in the media. So it's partly it's both sides. The reason why he can't get traded right now, but I feel like it's majority on the team. Like,
That's true.
because there's definitely a team out there that would have been like, I'm sure you wouldn't have got like a Dame Lillard or a superstar, but you might have been able to
Yeah.
get, a sizable star for sure.
Not only that, I think you get picks too.
You could have got a Bradley Beal, is what I'm saying, or something like that for sure.
And that's where I
I think
feel
so.
like it's just a miss on both sides. I feel like both sides definitely took the wrong decisions, and hopefully it gets rectified. But it's gonna take. I think it's gonna take
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
not gonna happen this. I think
And
it could happen the trade deadline.
yeah,
We could see
I
some.
think that's what
I
it is.
ultimately feel like he has to play.
Yeah, people have to see him
Because the
play.
thing about Philly fans, like, yeah, they're hard on you and they're gonna remember this, but like if they just see you playing, like it's gonna die down. They're gonna
And
remember how great you are. Like all it takes is one good game. Let's be
exactly,
honest. Like fans are so fickle. Like shoot 1 3 and it goes in. Fans gonna forget.
bro. They were cheering for him just to shoot at all at one point. Like they weren't even
Yeah,
cheering for a make. They were just cheering to cheer at that point. But I
yeah.
think they'll welcome him back with open arms. It's just a matter of him wanting to do
If
that.
I was Philly, hey, I'm looking to go ahead and get just go ahead and give me De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hill, bro. And we'll call it a trade, bro. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what I
De'Aaron Fox is your point guard. Like people slipping because obviously the Kings is not mainstream. De'Aaron Fox is really that player.
killing it, bro. He is killing it.
Hey,
He's been
I would trade for him or Shea. Go ahead, give me one of the two, because Shea is really that man too. Don't sleep on Shea. Two young point guards that really I feel like have elevated the game. We're gonna start seeing it.
and also
So
they aren't trading him within their conference and trading him to the West. So
yeah, for sure.
it'll be a
I
great
think those are two teams. I'm just saying. I think those are two sleeper teams that we should watch out for the like when the trade deadline comes for sure.
definitely believe that. Definitely believe that. One more thing I want to talk about. And it was in so speaking of trades, I don't even know how the heck this happened. And I honestly think Denver was just I don't know what the heck this man be thinking, but he just be trading his whole team away for nothing. Damn near pennies. But how the heck did the Rams get
Oh,
freaking
I don't know, man. I
bro,
saw that Von Miller.
how did
Yeah,
they get Von Miller? And for just two third round picks at that.
I saw
Like
that. I said 2/3. I was looking. I think I literally texted the group chat. I was like, bro, like you tell me the Giants could have offered 2 third round
bro,
picks, bro. Like what's
anybody
going
could
on?
have offered 3 draft picks. I could have offered 3 draft picks in the fantasy draft and got him.
Yeah, yeah. Even though we got a solid linebacker, Blake Martinez really nice. I feel like, but come on, that's Von Miller we talking about, like
Miller for three.
Super Bowl MVP Von Miller, like
And it's not like he's lost a step. Like Von Miller has been killing it this year.
yeah, he just came off an injury. That's really what it was. We forget because it's like out of sight, out of mind. But
and
yeah,
Denver does.
but he was starting off the game. I think it's also the conference they're in now too. Like before the conference, it was really what I mean, when I used to be a Chargers fan back in the day because I used to love LaDainian Tomlinson. Like he was my favorite player ever. But even back then, it was really just them and Denver. I feel like Kansas City wasn't thought of back then before Patrick Mahomes, and then the Raiders weren't ever on anybody's radar. Like
Yeah, I still feel like the Raiders are like they're like one swing, like one bad pass away from having their year go bad. And I don't know. It's 50.
yeah, this Henry Ruggs thing was
Yo,
a definite blow.
that's crazy. I don't know if you've like heard the story about everything that's been going on with
All I
that.
heard was he was driving drunk. Apparently, he was going like
So,
100 and was it 25 or
125. Like the prosecutor, well, not the prosecutor, but I think it was the judge said they never even heard. Like he's never seen in his years of being a judge anyone being at that speed limit, which is wild.
yeah. So he's
That
definitely
does
getting
not,
jail time for sure.
yeah, that does not look good for him. Well, I mean, someone died, so you're most likely gonna get jail time. Man. That's
Yeah.
that sucks for him, and I, definitely my prayers go out to the family of the person that died.
Uh, I heard everyone saying though, like it's true though. Like, man, you make that much money, how do you not get like a drive-in service if you know you're gonna drink? Like, uh,
Someone to even come with you just to drive you home or something.
like
Like
where are his friends too? You feel me? Like, I know if you're making that much money, like you have to have
you have to have something.
at least one close friend that's there to keep you accountable. Like, hey, man, hey, you
I'm
shouldn't do
sure
this,
he
bro. You gonna
wasn't
mess up
driving alone
everything.
either. He had to be out with somebody that should have told him like, "Yo, you shouldn't be driving right now." Like
Yeah,
there had
I
to
think
be
it doesn't
something.
help. It doesn't help, obviously, that they're in Vegas. I think that's one
Exactly.
drawback. Like, it's just so many distractions and temptations when you're in that city.
That was
Um,
going to be my next thing because I feel like that being in Vegas is definitely going to open them up to a lot more off the field trouble. I feel like unless they get people
yeah,
with no character.
I don't even think it's just them. I think traveling teams too. Like, there's gonna be a lot of, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, my prayers go out to both sides, obviously.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You never want to see
I know a lot of
somebody.
people killing him right now, for what happened. But I just pray, like, you know what I mean? He seeks help, he finds peace. And I
Exactly.
pray for her family as well, like of the woman who passed away.
Yeah,
That's just a
it was
tough situation.
all around. You never want to see something like this happen because it doesn't just hurt one side; it hurts multiple. The kid
Yeah,
had
for sure.
a bright future ahead of him too, and I'm sure the lady definitely was having a great, or not even a great life ahead of her, but no one ever wants to have someone's life cut short in that way or in any
Yeah,
way. So that's a tough subject all around. And like you said, I do hope he does get the help and everything that he needs because, dude, you can't. No one can say that you can wake up one day and expect to cause someone to lose their life like that. That has to be a devastating blow in itself.
for
So
sure.
I definitely praying for him on that. And it was it was a crazy thing because I think my initial first reaction was like, wow, they got hit with something else this year. Like it wasn't even granted. First, it definitely went to like it definitely went to the person that died and like condolences for that. But it was like, yo, the Raiders just got hit with something else. They weathered that storm for like a good moment, and now they just got hit with something else. Like as a team to
Yeah,
get so much in a year is like, wow. Like I'm surprised. I'm
yeah,
honestly
that's wild.
how they're going to react for. I think no, I think they actually have a bye week this week. I think they play next week, so we'll see how they kind of come back from that next week because it's going to be
Yeah, that's tough.
that's going to be an insane pickup. But definitely, I wanted to touch base on UFC this week because I know there's some big fights. I think this Saturday. For
Yeah, this Saturday. It's a card in Madison Square Garden. Yeah,
what
it's
is
a, it's a big one, man.
it?
Yeah, it's a big fight actually. It's Usman versus Covington is on the main card,
Yep.
which was a great fight last year. That's like one of the candidates for fight of the year. Um, Covington puts on a great show. Love him, hate him, indifferent about him. Uh, it's he says he doesn't put on an act, but it is kind of like a pro wrestler thing. It's just to sell tickets, but it's it's
Okay.
it's it's funny to watch. And
Okay.
Usman is like obviously like the pound for pound uh best fighter in the world right now. Like he's been went from like people saying he was a boring fighter, stomped on toes, to like knocking people out within like second rounds.
Wow.
And no one wants to wrestle him. He's like one of the best wrestlers in the UFC.
That's what I was hearing about.
Um, and then Covington is just like I feel like he distracts you from all the shit talking he talks, but he's like a great he's a great fighter. Like he's one of those fighters that kind of puts the pace on you. So he gives you that strong pace for about 25 minutes. So that's a long time to be in the octagon with him. But
Okay.
they're
So,
definitely out of everyone in Usman's division. This is his toughest opponent. Yeah, we know it was his longest fight so far, and this should be a great fight. Then you also have Rose Namajunas versus yeah,
Did
Zhang
just
Weili.
fight not too long ago too.
They fought. I'm not too sure about the last date of their fight, but I think it was the beginning of this year. If I'm
Okay.
not too far off. Yeah, Rose lost. Rose beat her Weili for the championship. It was a great fight as well. Like definitely one of the fight of the year contenders as well. That's what I'm saying. This it's shaping up based off the previous fights that this should be
Good
a
rematches.
great fight. Like, yeah, yeah. And then the first fight. So what's really interesting is the storyline kind of going into this fight is Usman, Rose,
Hmm.
and uh Justin Gaethje. They're three fighters on the main card, and
Yes.
they're all training out of the same gym.
Okay.
So they're all training at a gym in Colorado, which is all interesting. So they're all teammates.
Okay.
So their head coach is literally the head coach for all three fights.
That's gonna be
So
crazy.
he's gonna have a busy night, but it's pretty cool.
You see, that's
But
what I'm.
The Gaethje fight is gonna be fire, bro. So Michael Chandler, he just lost to who the UFC champion is now. He fought for the belt. It was up for grabs for the lightweight division. So Khabib left. It left this whole frenzy. People thought Dustin was gonna fight for it. He rightfully should have. He turned it down to fight Connor for the rematch for the money fight.
Mm,
Um, and
that unfortunately.
now he's fighting since Michael Chandler lost. So he's fighting for Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title. So it kind of leads like who's gonna fight next up in the balance. And this is kind of like one of those fights. Michael Chandler just lost the title fight. Justin Gaethje lost to Khabib, but they're definitely two of the top lightweights. And
So
they
this
they both are like die on my shield type of guys. Like they'll
oh,
like
that's gonna be a
swing for the
bloodbath.
fences. Yeah,
That's gonna
yes, they like those kind of fighters. So
be okay.
it's really a great card. Like if you're not into UFC, don't know UFC, definitely tune into this one if you want to get started. This is gonna be a great fight.
This is gonna be a card that I'm definitely gonna be watching while I'm out because unfortunately my
Yeah,
little
for sure.
this weekend
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah, for sure.
and
This
she
should
ain't
this
gonna
should be
watch
a card everyone should tune in for sure.
for sure. I would definitely give this a watch. This is one I was actually excited for because of actually Rose because I've seen a couple of Rose's highlights. She finishes
Yeah,
like
yeah. Nah, you got to look up. I mean, if you go on the UFC YouTube, they usually post them all for like the fighters that are coming up. But yeah, look up Justin Gaethje's highlights, bro. Like he's like one of those fighters that like he sounds a little punch drunk. That's probably because he is. Like he
yeah.
just gets hit and keeps going. The Tony Ferguson fight for him to fight Khabib was insane. It's just he's like they
I agree.
call him literally his name is like the human highlight reel. That's just what he does. Like
That's
he's
fine. Okay, so I gotta give that a look
wild
because
and keeps going.
he's
Yeah, for sure.
probably a little bit different than my boy Sugar Shane because
Yeah,
although shit, he's starting to get me mad because I don't think he's gonna fight this year, which kind of sucks.
Shane.
But yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna fight this year. I think
Shane's great. He's kind of like moving up the ranks, but bro, his division
it's
that's
a
a tough
stacked division.
division,
You know what
bro.
I'm
Like
saying?
killers. He's he's featherweight, I
Yeah,
believe,
featherweight,
right?
featherweight.
Yeah, nah, that's a tough division. That's Killer's Row, man. That's Max. Max is literally it sucks to say that, but he's literally the gateway guy right now. He had two close fights with the champion, Alex Volkanovski. Um,
Kind of
you
close.
ask the fans. You ask the fans. Like one of them, you could say Volk won. That was up in the air that Max won. The second one, I clearly had Max winning.
Okay.
Volkanovski got the win, so it's like one of those situations.
Okay.
So now he's kind of like he's in the wings. We're waiting to see. We were kind of hoping Brian Ortega beat Alexander Volkanovski because then Max would definitely be able to contend since he's a new champion. But since it's still Alex is up, but a lot of people want to see Max fight for that title. So,
Okay. So we'll have to get to
but if you
see.
look at that division, yeah,
It's
it's stacked, bro. Like from start to finish.
that's
A guy that's on the come up actually. I'm trying to think of his name. He's Puerto Rican though, so I'll be rooting for my man. Dang. But he's up and coming, and he's a great fighter. Oh, Font, Rob Font, I believe is his name.
I don't think I've
Um, but if there's one thing I could tell you before the fights this weekend is definitely rewatch the Usman versus Covington fight. I think it's free. It's on YouTube as well. I can send it to you.
All right.
Um, but
That's the
yeah,
first.
that should get you. Yeah, that should get you hyped. That was in Newark. I was in Basic actually, bro. Funny story, bro. It was actually happened about a year ago. I think it was like mid-November, but I was in Basic, And literally the only way we could get news about fights, we had to go to this atheist sermon. Sitting there, not even atheist, but I just wanted to know what was going on in the world. So I sat there and literally they were telling us like the scores of football games, NBA games, uh, who fought who won, and I was like, yes, bro, Usman beat Covington. Fuck.
Wild. What the hell?
Now to come out of basic and to watch the fight, I'm like, bro, this fight was crazy. I can't believe I missed it, bro. I think it's literally a year to the day, I believe.
Oh wow. Just
No, 2 years ago to the day,
okay.
literally.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely watch that Covington Usman fight.
Bro,
You
I'm
can
gonna watch
even
that.
watch. Yeah, I'll definitely send you some videos, bro, for sure to
All
check
right,
out.
definitely. I
But that's
no, I think it's a good spot to end for tonight because
for sure.
we'll definitely come back. Um, I want to try. I know you said you got. Dang, I thought you was gonna be here this weekend. I was gonna try and vlog for this weekend. I think I got the camera coming in next week. I got a
Right.
camera coming in, so I want to start doing some vlogs so we can start doing some B-roll. So
Yeah, I'll be available next weekend for sure.
then we'll work on it because I want to start getting an intro done for everything we got going on. Definitely start getting the name down, so keep an eye out for that because
Bet.
everything we're gonna start getting more professional with this a little bit more. I got the
Yes,
time.
sir.
We both got the time. Mark is still a little bit busy, and plus he's in Florida now, so it's a little bit different. But
Yeah,
we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna get this going. But like I said before, man, keep your eyes peeled for it. We're always gonna have content. We're always gonna have sneakers because we both sneakerheads, so we always gonna have it.
for sure.
Definitely stay up. Definitely remember, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your peoples. Share it through everybody. But till next time, guys. See.
Yes, sir.